Hey, welcome back. Second day of our 2-day pull, which the first day got rained out of, which you saw in the previous video. But we're going to start the second part of this day on the big sled with Big Bertha, the big wheel standing old fertilizer truck with a V12 Detroit. Getting into the fluff over here, so I had to watch where I was at. He has individual brakes, so he can steer, but that's a great way to start a show. Anyway, he's going to pull again. We're going to see his fire truck that he built with a bunch of help from friends at his shop, D&D Custom Service. So stay tuned. Next hook should be the fire truck, 600 horse. Okay, so normally that fertilizer truck, Big Bertha, he'll get that thing to wheel stand the full 300 feet. But because the way the track conditions are, they've been changing their wheelie bars, and they may not have the weight set right on the gear set on the sled right, and maybe weight not quite right on Big Bertha. We'll see if they make some quick changes to it before they bring her around for a second hook. In the meantime, here comes their big fire truck. This is 2 fire trucks turned into one. So they had a red one and a yellow one. They took the red cab and box off and put the yellow cab on the red chassis. Holy cow! They got into some bad wheel hop, and he's quick to correct it, and watch where I'm stepping. Quick to correct it and got off the gas and just let the sled stop everything. So okay, so I am on the track, but I'm not technically on the pulling track. See over here behind me, we got a wall. Over here we got a wall. And right there, that's where Big Bertha landed. So when doing events like this, it's real important to be watching everything going on around you. I wouldn't be allowed on the track unless I had a safety vest on. But there's not a lot of track here. It's not very wide. Got this high mound of ridge on both sides of the track from when they graded, and even the hook guys are having to watch themselves for escape routes and whatnot. If somebody starts heading this way and you're on this side of the track, only thing you can do is really stop and head towards them and get to the back of the sled before they pinch you off or fall over these great big dirt clods. So, all right, they got Big Bertha hooked to the sled again. Let's see if he can improve. 334 feet easily. So they did make a change. They did get it to wheelie most of the way. Other shows he wheelies all the way from the very beginning, but different track, different traction scenario. So I love that thing. Really had something to pull. Okay, fire truck one more time. There was something there he wasn't liking, so he backed out of it. The passenger in the fire truck is the chief of his department. Sorry, Matt, I don't remember what station you're with, but I remember he just got promoted to chief this year, so he's running the sirens. Anyway, Dan, the owner of D&D Custom Services, there's something there he didn't like, so he just backed out of it. The fire truck and Big Bertha are not for competition. They're exhibition only. And people love it. Why wouldn't you? You got flashy lights, you got chrome and sirens. It's fun. I'm glad they built them. I'm glad they bring them out. So if you're local, you're looking for a good truck shop, look up Dan at D&D Custom Services. If you're not local, if you're on the road and you're anywhere in the northern part of Washington State, Whatcom County, I don't know how far they reach, but if you can get a hold of them, you break down to Whatcom County, I'm guessing they might be able to help you. If not, they'd be able to point you in the right direction. So look them up if you need them. All right, that'll be it for the fire truck and Big Bertha. They're done. They're going to go home. And next up, we're going to start with the tractors at 4,750 pound class for the 50/50 class. Here we go. The first hook in the class was Farmall H, and he makes it 264 feet before being stopped. Again, this is 4750, 4 miles an hour. He stops at 204 feet. That's 204 for the Oliver 77. the Super 77 stops at 276 feet. New leader in the class, 276. Farmall 350 stops at 235 feet. You didn't know, that's a father-son that just pulled. Dad's on the Farmall 350. And his son is on the Oliver Super 77. Wonder what kind of dinner table talk they have. Okay, we got a new class. We're moving up to 5,000 pounds and we're at 3 miles an hour. I don't know if you've seen many of these, the 6-cylinder diesel. Yeah. Fidelis Chalmers WD-45. There's at least 3 in our county that I'm aware of. I don't know how many they built, but here's one now. Alright, he eases her down at 271 feet as he sets the mark for the class. As he's headed out of bounds, he went to the left, then he went to the right, then he put the clutch in as it was going to make it back down the track. So again, 271 feet for the first hook in the class. The Farmall M had a good hook, 244 feet. I believe that's the same Farmall M that we saw at the tractor show. It had a white front under it. I was told by his dad that between the show and now, which has been, I don't know, almost 6 weeks. It's been plenty of time, but he swapped front ends on it. Seems to be working for him, so good for him. All right, looks like we got a John Deere coming up next. bad hook for the John Deere 50 as he goes 223 feet. 223 for the John Deere 50. Okay, one of the few little leads that are pulling today. Got a U propane. And we're in the 5,000 pound, 3 mile an hour class. And he'll spin out at 245, so he's right up there towards the front of the pack, but I'm not sure where that puts him exactly. All right, next hook. Farmall 350 goes 283 feet, and I think that's a new class. That might be the 4 mile an hour class, and I'm not sure if that U Moline was 4 mile an hour or not, but again, they haven't switched the signs down there, so I'm guessing. Anyway, that was a pretty nice hook, and I don't know if this will show up on film, but he was leaning the way he was going, which should have pushed him back to the left, so he's headed for the right, and it didn't work. So I know leaning does work occasionally, but not always. Like, you can't always throw enough weight to that side without leaving the seat, and if you leave the seat in our pulling, you're DQ'd. So anyway, on to the next class. Switching signs, I'll let you know what we got. Okay, we're back in the new class, 3 miles an hour, 5,500 pounds, and we've got the WD-45 diesel back. Back on the sled again. See what he can do. Wheels are coming up. And he gets close to out of bounds, and he puts the clutch in at 276. 276. All right, we got the Farmall end back. He's also in this 5,500 pound 3 mile an hour class. Goes 240 feet. So if you want to get into tractor pulling, I mean, if you just want to get involved, you don't have to go fast. You have to check with your local clubs and see what the rules are, but with our club, we control how much money is spent in tractor pulling by having speeds. So we have a 3 mile an hour, a 4, a 6, 8, a 12, and we could add others if there's interest, but used to be it was wide open, so you could have a newer or a bigger tractor that would lose weight, so naturally has more power because it's a bigger tractor, pulling against a lighter tractor that was weighted up to maybe 5,000 pounds. Let's say you got a 7,000 or 8,000 pound tractor weighted down to 5,000. Well, the stock 5,000 mile tractor or 5,000 pound 3 mile an hour tractor is not going to have much luck when the 8,000 pound drop down to 5,000 pound and can go 5 miles an hour. That's a lot of momentum. I mean, it's not always so. I've beat some tractors with my 2 mile an hour 4 mile H, old crusty, but you gotta have things right. Your balance, the tire pressure, pick the line in the track, everything. So like this 4 mile M, he I think, if I heard the story correctly, he got that tractor for parts. I think he wanted the engine for another project, but the tractor overall was just so nice that he didn't want to mess with it. When he got it, it came with a wide front underneath it. He also got a narrow front for it, and then, like I mentioned, he swapped it between the show and now, and he lost weight on the tractor, so now he can get into a lighter class and be more competitive. So, you know, then you got to have weight brackets so you can have movable weight to keep your balance right. For safety, you got to have your wheelie bars. Everybody that pulls with us has to have wheelie bars. And then if you want to be competitive, you make a custom hitch that goes by your club's rules. Ours is 18 inches from the center of the rear axle out, and I believe it's 21 inches up. Maybe it's 20, I don't remember anymore. It's been a while, I'd have to look at our rules. But anyway, you do that, and all of a sudden, with a good running engine and a little bit of work, you can be competitive and have some fun. All right, he's back. Farmer Lim, 4 mile an hour, new class, 4 mile an hour, 5,500 pounds. Just beat himself in the 3 mile an hour class by going close to 4, and he goes 252 feet, so that's about 10 feet farther. Okay, we got a new class, 6,000 pound 3 mile an hour. Again, that 6,000 pound 3 mile an hour, the Farm M is back. Went through 500 pounds more on the tractor, we got back in line. Pretty sure they didn't change settings on the sled. All he did was add 500 pounds, and now he went 289 feet compared to whatever he pulled the last hook. So that's how much difference a little bit of weight can make. All right, now I think we're moving up to 4 mile an hour for use my words, big boy, 4 mile an hour, 6,000 pounds. class, 4 mile an hour, 6,000 pound, and the new Moline on propane goes 242 feet, 242. There's a nice hook for a 44 Nancy Harris with a diesel. 44 special, I believe, with a diesel. So, quick bit of history on that tractor. The guy that's driving it is a grandson of the man that owned it. And that gentleman, his name is Otto. You might have seen stickers on the back of his tractor. He was born in 1919. And he passed away in 2022. So he's 102 to 103 years old. Otto is the oldest in the world, in the Guinness Book of World Records. He is the oldest tractor puller in the world. Verified, it's in the book. That's his tractor over there. Yeah, it's still out here pulling. Glad his grandson Ryan brings it out. Anyway, we're still in the 4 mile an hour, 6,000 pound class, and we got a Farmall 460 coming up next. And the 460 goes 241 feet before it gets stopped. 241. Okay, again, we have another new class, 6,500 pounds, 3 miles an hour. We're going to start off with a Farmall 400. Well, he's got a shot at a full pull. He's running out of steam fast. Oh, and he just comes up short of a full pull. 293 feet. 293. So the next tractor we've got is a Farmall Super MTA. Gas. He's trucking 275, 280, 285. Oh, I missed what happened, but he stops at 286 feet. Looked like he could have went a little farther. That's too bad. It was a good looking hook. So if you're a tractor puller, or if you're into any other kind of sport, motorsport or otherwise, again, this is our last pull of the year locally. After this, we're done. who want to pull more, we got to go, like I've mentioned, to Moses Lake for the Northwest Nationals. And if you want to keep pulling after that, then you got to go back east, Midwest, back east, somewhere back there. They pull indoors and they have different pulls year round. We do not have that. So when we're done, maybe we don't see each other, you know, until Thanksgiving. What Thanksgiving dinner is going to be like? You know, this is the last chance to get bragging rights for the rest of the year until our spring pull in June. I mean, there's other pulls you can go to, but locally here in Lynden, the next pull will be late June. So it's bragging rights until then. Of course, if you're not going for bragging rights, then, you know, maybe you're hatching new plans, new build, or things to do different to your tractor to lighten it up or rebuild the engine, make more horsepower. What do you guys talk about at Thanksgiving dinner? The foosball? Anyway, okay, we're in the 4 mile an hour, 6,500 pound class now. First hook, we have a 4 mile M with a wide front coming up. Oh no, it sounds like it's got a fouled plug. It's missing. Sounding like an old John Deere. Yeah, he ran her right down to the last cylinder hit. Yeah, it sounds like a fouled plug. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's what my tractor sound like when I foul one. There, now it sounds to be idling fine. Let's see what it sounds like when he goes. No, she's got a miss. Yeah, something doesn't sound quite right. So, pretty good chance a new set of spark plugs, or maybe wires, or both. Maybe just, you know, just a tune-up, clean the points, or magneto, points and magneto, whatever it is. So I hope they get it figured out and they come back next year. I mean, I don't know if he's done today. He might be going back around for another hook. So anyway, we have another tractor hooked into the sled. Let's see how he does. He just went 288 feet. Again, this is 4 mile an hour, 6,500 pound class. And I believe that was the, yep, Farmall 400. Hey, the guy that owns this Farmall 400 that just pulled with his son-in-law driving, Keith. How you doing, Keith? Hope you're feeling well by the time this video comes out. They told me that you had back surgery. He said if you behaved yourself at the show, you'd be okay. They told me you weren't being good. Something about moving some weights or something. Anyway, I really do hope you're feeling better up, so you up and around, and we'll see you again sometime soon. In the meantime, I hope they're paying you in beer for you letting them drive their tractors. All right, next hook. Wow, he got down there a ways. 291 feet. Nice hook. Well, we're gonna speed things up. 7,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. I'm gonna get over the wall. Because when things are moving that fast, you're not gonna have a lot of time to jump over a wall and save yourself if things go wrong. Just got it by the cones down there. All right, for those of you who don't know, that is a Farmall 560 with a 5.9 cubic inch Cummins swap, or excuse me, 5.9 liter. So it's 5.9 Cummins swap Farmall 560. Can you tell it's been a long day? The words are not just wanting to come out very nicely. Okay, here comes a tractor you don't see every day. In this configuration, it is the McCormick W9. I think originally a gas, it still is, but now has a V8 International out of a truck. 500 and some cubic inches, so let's watch him go. Nothing done to the engine, just a good running big cubic inch V8, but he goes 278 feet. He's also in the 8 mile an hour, 7,000 pound class. Okay, here we go. 5.9 Cummins swap Farmall 560 is coming, 12 miles an hour, 7,000 pounds. And he gets a full pull and some, 322 feet. All right, McCormick W9 is up again, 12 miles an hour, trying to compete with that Cummins swap 560. But right now at this point, I want to give a big shout out to the track crew. They put a lot of hours in trying to get this track usable. Half the day yesterday. I mean, that doesn't even include the prep, setting up. I'm just talking about getting the track in shape. Great job. All right, here comes Jeff. Better hook. I can't read this footage from here. I'll wait for the weight box. 292 feet. You got close to that Cummins, but not close enough. 292. Well, we're getting towards the end of the day. It's probably close to 5:30 Sunday. A food trailer left that was put on by the Meridian High School FFA Boosters Club. Thank you. Great burgers as always. They've packed up and left. Ryan and my wife are wrapping things up with Rary's Snack Shack. Right now, we're on to the 8,000 pound 3 mile an hour class. And one of my favorite tractors, the John Deere 70, is up. And he'll spin out at 215 feet. So, like I said, things are wrapping up. Today, I think the heaviest tractor we got here is 11,000 pounds. So we're going to see a lot of repeats here in the next few weight classes. They just flipped the signs to 9,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. So we've got, looks like a 97 Massey Ferguson. So if you don't know, that's like a G705 Minneapolis Moline. We have an 806 with a turbo coming up. But yeah, we've got a few diesels rolling in. Also like to thank some of our, I guess, sponsors or people that help the club put on the pole. I'm just a club member. I'm not part of the track committee, but Stoat Rentals, they donated a great big 40-foot storage container for use here at the pole track. D&D Custom Services for all the work that they've done on our tractor sled and helping promote our poles. Again, they work on heavy equipment, so you need help there, talk to them. He also runs and operates with a lot of help D&D Custom Hydraulic Services. They have full service, I believe, hydraulic shop on the same property. Skolton's Equipment for letting us use Kubota tractors to use as a pullback tractor and for scraping. And also Meridian Equipment for letting us use the sound truck to announce the tractor pull. It's been a lot of help. We can't do any of this without the support from our local community, and I know everybody appreciates it, so thank you, and go support them if you can. All right, here comes that 806, 9,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. So he's headed over for that big berm over there, which is out of bounds, but he didn't unlock his brake pedals, so he could use the individual brakes. So you saw him, he bent over, he flipped it loose, and then he stabbed that left brake, and by then it was all too late. But he did make a full pull, 302 feet. I wasn't even watching the distance, but he got a full pull out of that. Nice hook. All right, let's see who's up next. Okay, here comes that big Massey 97, 504 cubic inches, naturally aspirated diesel. He needs 302 feet to take first. He's going to come up short at 267 feet. Okay, we got a new class, 6 miles an hour, 9,000 pounds. So we're just upping the speed. We got some of the same tractors coming through, and it looks like we're going to add some new ones. So here comes that Farball 806. He's just a tick shy of 302. Gets stopped at 301, and a lot of change. So 301 for the 806. I don't think he made it. 288 feet. We got closer to him on that one. 288. Okay, we're speeding things up again. 8 miles an hour, 9,000 pounds, and we got a international or Farmall 1256. And the Mississippi Belle goes 307 feet, 307. The sled will stop him at 330 feet. 330 feet for the 856, and that was a new weight class, 9,000 pound, 12 miles an hour. Again, the rains yesterday on the first day of our 2-day pull, which got lawnmowers in but nothing else, put a real damper on it. School's in session, sports are going, everybody's got things to do, so we don't have a lot of bigger tractors here this weekend. So like I said, we're going to be moving through these weight classes pretty quick. So yeah, let's see who's coming up next. Got that 1256 back, 12 miles an hour, 9,000 pounds. 331 feet. So you want to talk about dinner table conversations? You have Taylor, which is the brother to Sean, on these last two tractors, the white 856 and this 1256. Let's see what that dinner talk is like. Yeah, Sean just got him. Well, at least in this weight class. Hey, we got a new tractor on the track. I haven't seen this one at any of our polls before, but I heard about it. International 1066. Are you kidding me? He just went 308 feet. And I think all he did was turn the pump up on this thing. I mean, that thing looked like it came fresh out of a fence row. Yeah, that was a pretty good hook. Nice job. All right, next class. Ford tractor. All right, new class, 10,000 pounds, 8 miles an hour. Got that 1256 back on the sled. heard it too. That horn was blowing. And it was blowing past the cone, so pretty sure they'll DQ that run. Okay. Yeah, the announcer truck's in my line of vision, so I can't see who's pulling up to the track net. All I can see is the speed and weight sign. So you'll know when I know. Quit yelling at me. Okay, new class again, 10,000 pounds, but now it's 12 miles an hour. Oh, he just blew something. Water everywhere. Yeah, maybe it's just radiator hose. Anyway, the 856 just went 215 feet. It's 215. He does not get bragging rights on this class. 1256 gets stopped at 193 feet. Well, they've tightened the sled up. Hey, here we go again. Another new class. 11,000 pounds, 8 miles an hour. We're getting close to the end. Although I do see a couple trucks, so we're not quite finished. Got a 2255 Oliver with a Cat 3208 turbo. All right, he's the first hook in his class, and he just signaled to the sled operator he wants a rehook. First puller rights, he's gonna get his rehook. But he did go 183 feet. So again, if he does worse than that measurement of 183, he has to accept the second hook, no matter what. Okay, here comes the rehook for the Oliver 2255. Looks like he's got a better run on it. Not by a lot. He just went 189 feet. 189. So for those that don't know, if you see a tractor or any truck, anything pulling, drag racing, motorsports period, if it looks like it's easy, it's nice and smooth down the track, that's normally one of the best runs you're going to see. If that in our case, tractor pulling, that tractor's bouncing, it's going all over the track, front end's going up and down, that's not good. It means if it's going up and down, you're losing hitch height, which means you're losing traction. Your weight transfer is moving back and forth. My shoulder. And if they're going side to side on the track, they're just losing all sorts of momentum. So it's hurting them more than it's exciting to watch. It's fun, but not good for the end result. So okay, we're gonna a new class. Nope, same class, different tractor. 11,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. We got an Oliver, I believe it's a 1955 with a Cummins swap in it. Good hook. 206 feet. Now this is a new class. They didn't change the signs until right before he hooked. That's still 11,000 pounds, but that was 12 miles an hour. 206 feet for the 1955 Oliver. Oh, he stalled it. There we go. And 2255 is back for 12 on our class, 7,000 pound. He goes 213 feet. Nice hook. That was nice and smooth. Man, do I feel bad for the truck guys today. I mean, it's after 6 o'clock and they're finally getting the pull. So that 2255, that was the last tractor. Tractors are done. We've got 2 pickups. I'm guessing they might want to go 2 times each. We'll see how that works out. And they're just street trucks. One's a work truck and the other one's a 4-door F-350. So let's tune in and see how they do. Okay, so he started to go with that blue Ford, but the front axle wasn't locked. The hubs weren't locked in, so he's only in 2-wheel drive. Didn't get far, just pulled him back. He's going to restart. But this is a father-son pull-off. The son's in the blue Ford and the dad's in the white Ford flatbed, both 4-wheel drive. The blue Ford's a manual transmission. It looks like it's a diesel. I don't know my Fords very well. This looks like you know, maybe a late 80s. I'd show you, but he's too far away. Anyway, we'll see when he gets here. Okay, 117 feet for the F-350. Coming down here so you get a better look at the truck. All right, let's see how his dad does. All right, here comes Dad. I don't know if he had it in 4-low or not. Probably not. Looks like they'll back him up, try again. There he goes, he's got it going. Needs to beat 117. Boy, he's got to listen to it from his kid. Oh, he's got it. Dad rules. Just don't let her hop. 178.
Okay, that might be the end of it.
Yeah, I'm hearing an announcer. That might be the end of the pull. Well, it's the next day. Pull's over. I didn't get to close out the video. It was kind of a mad rush. Everybody trying to go home. It was about 6:30 when we got done. It was Sunday evening. People got to go to work. Kids got to get ready to go to school. And we had to get everything home. So load the tractor, load ran snack shack tent stuff up. We had to make a couple trips, and plus we still needed to eat dinner. Clothes needed to be finished getting washed. Lunch prep for the week. Just busy day, so I didn't get a chance to close out yesterday's video or the tractor pull. But anyway, I'd like to thank everybody, especially the track crew, that put on a great pull considering the circumstances we're in. That rain on Sunday really did a number on us, or excuse me, on Saturday really did a number on us. But they got the track together. They graded off the muck off the top. We had a nice surface to work with. We only ran one sled, as you saw in the videos, which makes everything take longer, but at least we got the pull in. So like to thank the people that bought my merchandise at Rand Snack Shack. Sold a couple shirts. Woo! Couple shirts. Anyway, sold some shirts and some stickers, and I'd like to thank everybody for making those purchases. It's real encouraging. So again, thanks for watching the channel, and I'm not sure when I'll see you next. If I'll get a chance to work on the R pulling tractor, or if we'll see you at the Moses Lake tractor pull. So anyway, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.